Hey everyone, my name's Anthony Cofrancesco from brainyflights.com, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Chase 524 rule. So recently, ever since people really started to get into this whole travel hacking process of getting a whole bunch of credit cards, mainly with the intention of getting large sign-up bonuses and then canceling the card in order to just go and reapply for that card later in the future, Chase started to get smart and say, we're probably losing a lot of money. We're giving away a lot of rewards points to people who are just gaming the system. So at that point, they implemented something called the Chase 524 rule. And here's how it works. Essentially, if you have the maximum amount of credit cards that you can get with Chase is 5 new credit cards within a rolling 24-month period. Right? So once you have 5 cards with Chase, they will not approve you for new cards if you have 5 cards within the past 24 months. So this isn't new applications, right? So if you apply for 9 applications and you only get approved for 4 cards, you could still go and get 1 more. But if you have 5 new accounts within a 24-month period, then it doesn't matter how good your credit score is. It doesn't matter who you are, who you think you are, you're not going to get approved for a list of Chase cards, right? Now, included in this list is going to be pretty much all of the cards that you actually want, right? The Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Sapphire Reserve, the Southwest Airlines credit card. There's a lot of very good cards that are included, and the reason why they do this is because they don't want people churning through these cards just to keep getting them over and over and over again, right? Chase wants to keep their customers, and they want to keep them for a long time. So, a couple of questions that people ask are, well, what's the best strategy in regards to the Chase 524 rule? And then what are some ways to get around the Chase 524 rule? So what I tell everyone is, unfortunately, just the nature of the beast, Chase does have the best credit cards on the market, right? I don't think there's any exception to that. I don't think anyone would disagree with me on that. They definitely have the most valuable cards. They definitely have the biggest sign-up bonuses. They've really figured out what the consumer wants, and they've figured out an entire product line of really good credit cards that everyone wants. So that being said, if you're going to decide to get into this credit card game, what I would recommend is make sure that your first 5 cards you get are Chase cards. Okay, and make sure that the first 5 cards you get are cards that are actually impacted by the Chase 524 rule, right? That's just a smart thing to do. Once you have those 5 cards, you're set, and then you can start applying for other cards like American Express, Discover, Citi, whatever it doesn't matter, but make sure that your first 5 cards are from Chase, because otherwise you're going to apply for what I did, and at the time Chase 524 wasn't actually a thing. It didn't exist. But what I did is I applied for a lot of different cards, and then now I'm actually unable to get a handful of different cards with Chase. So I'm kind of kicking myself for that. All that being said, a couple of easy ways to get around the Chase 524 rule. Aside from just applying for your first 5 cards, making sure that they're actually Chase cards, the other thing you can do is make sure and you can look at what cards are not affected by the Chase 524 rule. Now, I'm not going to discuss that in the video, but I will put that in the description below. And the reason why is this list is always changing. It's always fluctuating. Now, the other really simple way to get around the Chase 524 rule is, just apply for cards with different banks and different credit card issuers. So Citibank has a lot of really good cards. American Express has some amazing cards with a lot of value, with a lot of different partners, right? So check out the American Express, check out Citi, and then also Barclay. I have videos that are talking about the Barclay Arrival Plus card, and then also the Wyndham Rewards Visa, both very valuable cards with great sign-up bonuses. So look outside of Chase, but just make sure that your first 5 new accounts are with Chase. Otherwise, you'll be kicking yourself in the end. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And then also, if you found this video to be helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos into the future. Thanks so much, and have an awesome day.